Welcome to Aquatic Wetline with Aqua Alex Cardinale, brought to you by Oasis Aquatics. On Aquatic Wetline, you will learn about freshwater and saltwater tropical fish. This is the Aquarium Hobbyist livestream, hosted by an aquarium hobbyist for aquarium hobbyists. Learn everything you need to know about the aquarium hobby on today's episode of Aquatic Wetline. Feel free to post any fish-keeping questions in the chat or comments. Aqua Alex will answer them. The show starts in
Good evening, tropical fish keepers. Welcome to a very special episode of Aquatic Wetline. I'm your host, Aqua Alex Cardinale. Before we begin today's show, I would like to welcome a brand new audience to Aquatic Wetline. I would like to welcome the Aquarium Obsession Facebook group to Aquatic Wetline. I, Aqua Alex, will be broadcasting all my fish keeping shows here on YouTube and in the Aquarium Obsession Facebook fish keeping group. So I'm honored to be a part of the Aquarium Obsession fish keeping group as an admin and now also as a live streamer. So, as I said, today's episode is a special episode because we are just 1 week away from my historic 10-year YouTube anniversary. So tonight, I am going to talk about 10 freshwater fish species I recommend keeping in the home aquarium. These are 10 species of fish that I have kept and I have liked and are some of my favorites. And then some of them are ones I haven't kept yet, but I have plans on keeping in the future. I'm also going to talk about what fish keepers can expect on my 10-year YouTube anniversary for night 1 and night 2. My 10-year YouTube anniversary begins next Wednesday and next Thursday. And I will talk about the Oasis Aquatics discount. Aqua Alex, myself, Tom McGuire, and Oasis Aquatics are offering all my fish keepers. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get this episode started. So, what are your favorite fish species? Let me know in the comments what your favorite fish species are. All right, let's get started by talking about what fish keepers can expect on the 10-year YouTube anniversary next Wednesday and next Thursday. All right, so next Wednesday, March 6th, and next Thursday, March 7th, it's going to be my 10-year YouTube anniversary. And here is what fish keepers can look forward to on our 10-year YouTube anniversary. Now, I will tell you that night 2 is primarily more aquarium and tropical fish related, but there's still going to be some fish keeping stuff on night 1. So here is what fish keepers can look forward to on night 1 of my 10-year YouTube anniversary. On night 1, fish keepers can look forward to a tropical fish store tour. I am going to go to one of my local fish stores and give you a tour of one of my local fish stores, and it'll be on night 1 of my 10-year YouTube anniversary next Wednesday. Also, next Wednesday, I will be getting some new fish from my local fish store. What new fish will I have on my night 1 of my 10-year YouTube anniversary? Well, you can tune in next Wednesday to find out. So night 1 will include the fish store tour and new fish. Now, I'm most excited for night 2 as the host. And as a fish keeper, I'm also excited for night 2. Night 2 of the 10-year YouTube anniversary is going to include our main event, which is going to be the Oasis Aquatics unboxing. I'm going to be unboxing some exotic fish from my sponsor, Oasis Aquatics. I'm going to be getting 6 fish species, and I'm going to reveal 2 of them, and you guys can guess the other 4. So I will be getting a dream fish of mine. It's a pike cichlid that I've wanted for a long time. It looks similar to a Zebrina, but it is cheaper and my personal favorite that I haven't kept yet, and that is the orange Xingu pike. I will also be getting a NTT Datnoid, North Thailand Tiger Datnoid. So those are just 2 of 6 fish that I'm getting from Oasis Aquatics, a orange Xingu pike, an NTT Datnoid, and I will tell you, there's another fish that I'm getting that I've never had before and I've always wanted, and it's going to be an incredible cichlid species. That's all I'm going to tell you. Also, on night 2 of my 10-year YouTube anniversary, I have an interview with my sponsor. I'm going to be interviewing the Oasis Aquatics owner, Tom McGuire. That's going to be an awesome interview. Tom and I are going to talk about his business, Oasis Aquatics. We're going to talk about fish, and we're going to get to know each other on a fun level. So the interview with Oasis Aquatics owner, Tom McGuire, is set for night 2, which will be next Thursday. And finally, there will be a discussion on each new fish species that I got from night 1 and night 2. So that is what fish keepers can look forward to on my 10-year YouTube anniversary next Wednesday and next Thursday. It's going to be an incredible time, and I cannot wait for it. We have our first viewer from Aquarium Obsession. Welcome to the show. Thank you so much for tuning in. All right. Right now, I would like to go over the Oasis Aquatics discount. My sponsor, Tom McGuire, and myself have decided that we're going to celebrate 10 years in style, and we are going to offer a discount to fish keepers. The discount begins next Wednesday, March 6th, and will conclude on Sunday, March 10th. I am briefly going to explain it to you, and then later on, when we go on intermission, I will play a promo for it. So the coupon code for 10% off all orders is Aqua Alex Oasis 10. So go to oasisaquaticsnj.com from March 6th to March 10th. Check out their stock list. And if you see something you like, email your order to sales@oasisaquatics.com and use the discount code Aqua Alex Oasis 10, and you will get 10% off your order. That's valid March 6th to March 10th. And you can even order online through the website. To send an email from the website, and you'll be able to order from Oasis Aquatics. All right. So now we are ready to begin chatting tropical fish. So let's see here. So let's go ahead and start chatting tropical fish. We have 10 species of fish that I'm going to talk about that I recommend keeping in the freshwater aquarium hobby, and some of them are my personal favorite. And for some fish, I have videos that I'm going to show you, but all of them I have an image to share with you about said fish. And these are in no particular order. I like all these fish equally. So to begin, we're going to start with the black Arowana. Now, the black Arowana is a gorgeous South American Arowana. When most people think of South American Arowanas, they think of silver Arowanas. Well, the black Arowana is kind of similar to the silver Arowana, with the exception of it being a little bit thinner. It is thinner in build than the silver Arowana. It reaches almost an identical size size. Silver arowanas can reach 4 feet, while the black arowana might top out at 2.5, 3 feet. So they're very similar in terms of care. Care is very similar. Make sure you have South American water parameters. Make sure you choose your tank mates carefully because arowanas can jump, and you definitely don't want to lose a black arowana because black arowanas are a little bit more rarer than silver arowanas, and they definitely cost a lot more than a silver arowana, and they eat the same foods as a silver arowana does. So, I think people should consider keeping a black arowana. If you're looking for a nice show fish, then the black arowana would be a perfect arowana for you. So there is the black arowana to get us started. And now I'm going to show you a video of the black arowana. And that is the gorgeous black arowana. So before we move on to our next fish, I'm going to take a look at some of our online comments because I see we have some comments from our viewers. Chris Howell is in the house. Hey, Chris, how are you? Thank you so much for tuning in. And a Facebook user says, post it in our group since you are now an admin. I think this is my friend Matt. And he says, are you on Facebook? Unfortunately, I cannot be on Facebook when I am broadcasting live because my computer will slow down and it will shut down and I'll have dead air. So unfortunately, until I get a new laptop or a new computer, I can't have 2 browsers open at the same time with StreamYard. And Matt says, Alex, is this live in our group? Aquarium Session. Yes, it is live in Aquarium Session, and it's also live on a Facebook event page. So it's live in 2 places on Facebook. It should be, at least. I believe it is live in both locations. All right, so moving along, let's get to our number 9 fish that I recommend everyone keep. And this one is more manageable. It's a species of monster catfish, but it gets to a manageable size. And that is the Lima Shovelnose catfish. Now, the Lima Shovelnose catfish is one of my all-time favorite South American catfish. They are kind of related to the tiger shovelnose, except the tiger shovelnose is a completely different species. The Lima shovelnose is in the Sorabim family, and the tiger shovelnose is another species. The difference between a Lima shovelnose and a tiger shovelnose is size. Tiger shovelnose can get into several feet range, 2, 3, 4 feet, depending on the species. But the Sorabim Lima is a lot smaller than the tiger shovelnose. The max size for a Lima shovelnose would probably be about a foot, 12, 13, 14, maybe even 18 inches, but it's quite rare to find one that big. So in my personal experience, the largest Lima shovelnose I have seen was about 16 inches. What I like about the Lima shovelnose is they have a unique swimming pattern. They swim like a hockey stick. They grow to a moderate size, so they're easily kept in a 75, 90, 125, 150, 180, and you can keep them for life, unlike other large South American monster cats like the tiger shovelnose. Very easy to keep. They eat market shrimp, tilapia, krill, earthworms, and you can even get them eating pellets once they get adjusted to their new aquarium. The Lima shovelnose is definitely an amazing fish. Now, I found a video of some Lima shovelnose that was online on Facebook, I believe, and it was from a local local aquarium, I believe. Here is a video of Lima Shovelnose at the zoo. Alrighty, that was the gorgeous Lima Shovelnose, our ninth fish that we discussed. All right, now we're going to talk about a fish that is not from South America. It comes to us from Asia, and I will be getting a North Thailand tiger one, Datnoids. So right now we're going to talk about Datnoids. Datnoids are one of my favorite predatory fish from Asia. And there are 4 different types of Datnoids out there. There's the Indonesian Datnoid, the wide bar Datnoid, or the Siamese tiger Datnoid, the North Thailand tiger Datnoid, and the silver Datnoid, or the American tiger Datnoid. Now, all Datnoids are very similar in care, except the silver Datnoid does much better in brackish water than the other 3, but the other 3 are full freshwater. Oh, I forgot one. I forgot the New Guinea tiger Datnoid, NGT Datnoid. Now, a couple of weeks ago, I did an entire episode on Datnoids, so you'll learn about care for Datnoids and keeping them in the home aquarium. But I do recommend every monster fish keeper out there, and even every South and Central American cichlid keeper out there, to consider keeping Datnoids, because Datnoids have the same personality as most aggressive cichlids. It's what I really like about them. They are very food motivated. Once they get used to their aquarium, they will attack shrimp, tilapia, and you can even train them to eat pellets, which is really cool. And I can't wait to get my North Thailand tiger Datnoid from Oasis Aquatics, and that'll be part of the unboxing video. So here is a video of the NTT Datnoid. Oh, damn. So that was actually an Indonesian Datnoid and not a North Thailand tiger Datnoid, but I like Indonesian tiger Datnoids as well. So let's check out some more of our live comments. I'm really loving the live audience that we have tonight. I love live viewers, so I'm glad I was able to go live on our group, Aquarium Obsession. So it should be live on Aquarium Obsession, and it should be live also on Facebook too. But this is my very first broadcast on a Facebook group, so if there's any technical issues, I'll have to work it out. But Matt says, I got you on the big screen TV. Great live feed. Stayed up for this broadcast. Thank you so much, Matt. That means a lot to me, and thank you for making me an administrator on your wonderful Facebook group. So all the fish keepers out there, check out Aquarium Obsession. And Matt says he saw the Datnoid video. It was great. And you beat me to the correction on the Datnoid before I said it. That's funny. All right. So now let's move on to my next fish that I recommend. And this is actually a South American cherison that, to me, is perhaps the best algae eater in the aquarium hobby. And that is the Flagtail Prochilodus. Now, the Flagtail Prochilodus is also a very beautiful fish, as you'll see up on the screen. They're called the Flagtail Prochilodus because their tail kind of looks like a flag with the orange color and the black stripes. They're very, very cool. Flagtails can reach a decent size. They can reach upwards of a foot. Some can get up to 18 inches. And believe it or not, there are a couple of species of flagtails that are available in the aquarium hobby. They're all under the same genus, though. They're all known as Sema-Prochilodus. Now, the cool thing about the Sema-Prochilodus and all Prochilodus is that they are known as flannel-mouthed characins. And that is because if you take a look at their gills, they have like an open slit on their gill. That is very cool. All the Prochilodus have that. But primarily, the Semi-Prochilodus, which is available in the aquarium hobby, the Flagtail Prochilodus, they are primarily herbivorous. They feed on plants, microalgae, and algae in the wild. So in the home aquarium, it is very important that we provide them a good quality vegetable diet. So if you're keeping flagtails or considering keeping flagtails, know that they will need algae. They will need some fresh vegetables like lettuce and cucumbers. And they can also appreciate nori. Now, I know nori is usually fed to saltwater fish, but I've had flagtails love nori. So nori is a good diet for Flagtail Prochilodus as well. Now, as far as tank mates, these guys can live with anything, really. They're not meat eaters, so you don't have to worry about them eating neon tetras or anything like that. I suppose if they go weeks without feeding, they may try and snack on a neon tetra. But if they're well fed, then generally they will behave in the aquarium. And they do need algae, so make sure you have algae growing on your glass or supplement the algae with algae wafers. Other than that, they are very simple to keep, a great tank mate for stingrays, Oscars, bikers, and other large monster fish, but they'll also do well with other community fish as well. You cannot go wrong with the Flagtail Prochilodus, a very beautiful fish. You said algae eater. Oh, my apologies. I meant algae eater. I always say that when I talk about algae. I say allergy. They're actually algae eaters. And Matt says there's also a flagtail that looks like an American flag. I used to keep them. They do very good with tinfoil barbs. That's actually very true. They look very unique and very nice in a school with tinfoil barbs. Very, very cool. Java fern disappear when you have flagtails. I made the mistake of trying it. They're really fond of spinach. Yeah, they will destroy live plants, so it's probably not a good idea to put a Flagtail Prochilodus in a tank with plants. All right, so the next fish we're going to talk about is a species of South American cichlid. It's one that I've wanted to try for so many years, but I've been kind of intimidated by them because I read online that they're very sensitive and they can be quite aggressive as well. But I may end up getting one in the future, and that is a true parrot cichlid. Now, when people think of parrot cichlids, what comes to mind first is the blood parrot. The blood parrot is a man-made hybrid fish. It's likely a Amphilophus mixed with a Viaja, and that makes the blood parrot. I have nothing against the blood parrot. I kept them before, but I'm just not a fan of them. But this right here is a true natural parrot cichlid. It's not man-made. You will find them in South America, Brazil, Venezuela, and Colombia. Very beautiful fish. They are named parrot cichlids because they resemble the blue and gold macaws that you can find in South America. They kind of look like a chocolate cichlid, but they are not related to chocolate cichlids whatsoever. But they probably have the same care. They need They need really low pH, so 6.4 to 7.2 would be good for a true parrot cichlid from what I've read. I haven't personally kept a true parrot cichlid yet, but I will. And they're very similar in terms of care for chocolates, red terrors, and other South American cichlids. But they can be pretty aggressive from what I read. So I would recommend keeping them with Oscars, Severums, chocolates, and the more semi-aggressive to aggressive South American cichlids. I personally would not put a true parrot cichlid in with Waru, Angels, or Discus because it'll likely bully them. But they are a very cool South American cichlid, and one day, hint, hint, I will have a true parrot cichlid. Very, very beautiful fish. You can't go wrong with a true parrot cichlid. They are very, very awesome. Matt says Miami has parrot cichlids and Mayan cichlids wild in lakes. Yes, they have tons of aquarium fish. I actually went to a Miami freshwater lake, and I saw Oscars, I saw convicts, I saw Salvinis, I saw some Pacu, lots and lots and lots of plecos. And even in West Palm Beach, and even here in Lake Worth and Boynton Beach, we have freshwater aquarium fish in our waterways. We have mollies, we have sun or eclipse catfish, we have Corydoras, we have guppies, jewel cichlids. There's a plethora of aquarium fish in our local waterways, unfortunately, and that is because of people releasing these fish, and they're thriving in our waterways because Florida is a tropical state. We have tropical weather year-round, sunny weather. It's spring year-round, spring and summer year-round here in Florida, so that's perfect for our aquarium exotic fish. But it's kind of cool, though, at the same time. It's kind of cool to actually go out and see South and Central American fish living in American waters, even though they shouldn't be there. And Matt says, see, I was just about to tell you, eclipse catfish. And unfortunately, you have tiger shovelnose down there that are wild because people release them. Tiger shovelnose, yes. Red-tailed cats are also there. Red-tailed cats are actually very popular down in Miami. People catch them and they bring them into local fish stores at 20-plus inches to get store credit, unfortunately. Yes, so red-tailed cats are in Miami. They're also in West Palm, all over South Florida. Peacock bass are actually local here. Peacock bass are the only aquarium fish that are not invasive. They were introduced by the Florida Fish and Game Wildlife, I believe, in the 90s. So they're the only ones that we are allowed to release back in the local waterways. Anything else we have to kill or dispose. And snakeheads. I almost forgot snakeheads. There's plenty and plenty and plenty of snakeheads down here in Florida, unfortunately. 1993, the year I was born, peacock bass were introduced here in Florida. So 30 years ago, peacock bass were introduced here in Florida. It probably was the Ocellaris peacock bass, which would be the butterfly peacock, and the mono peacock bass that were introduced, because those are readily available for the aquarium hobby. All right now we're going to go ahead and take a quick intermission, quick commercial break, which is being brought to us by our supporters, Oasis Aquatics, Aquascapeonline, and Little Egypt Aquarium Club. During this intermission, we're going to hear about some special upcoming shows, including our 10-year YouTube anniversary, and you're going to find out more about the Oasis Aquatics discount. When I come back, I'm going to talk about the remaining fish that I have on my list. So don't go anywhere. This fun chat continues right after this quick word from our supporters and these quick commercials for some upcoming shows.
So my name is Tom. I started fish keeping when my grandfather dug a fish tank out of the attic when I was about 5 years old.
So my name's Matt. I'm part of Oasis Aquatics. Been doing this for a long time. Started when I was about 7 years old. 22 years of doing this business.
I'm 29 years old now. I never stopped. There wasn't a day in between where I did not think about fish keeping.
I was doing a vet tech job for many years. Eventually I stopped that because this is my passion in my life.
Matt and I have known each other far too long, as many friendships should be.
And you're like, you know what? We need a fish store. There's no fish stores around here. So we had to make it easy access for everyone, to have many varieties from the little small stuff for everyone to the monster fish keeper people.
No matter what it is that you're looking to do, we can provide it for you.
Aqua Alex Cardinale, Tom McGuire, and Oasis Aquatics would like to offer aquarium hobbyists all over the United States 10% off your online order. Oasis Aquatics ships across the USA. The code is in celebration of Aqua Alex, celebrating 10 years on YouTube, and is a way of giving back to the tropical fish hobby. Oasis Aquatics supplies exotic freshwater and saltwater species such as stingrays, arowanas, datnoids, catfish, cichlids, and more. Top quality healthy fish and excellent customer service. The coupon code is AqualexOasis10. You must mention the coupon code in the email to receive the discount. The discount is valid only on the week of the 10-year anniversary, and it will begin promptly on Wednesday, March 6, 2024, and conclude on Sunday, March 10, 2024. The perfect time to get yourself some show-quality fish. To get 10% off, simply place your order and use the discount code AqualexOasis10. Go to www.oasisaquaticsnj.com and check out the stock list, and when ready, hit place an order to fill out the species you want in the email and include the discount code AqualexOasis10.
Aquascapeonline is proud to support Aqua Alex Cardinale and Aquatic Wetline. Aquascapeonline is an online exotic freshwater fish shop owned by Pedro Villegas, who specializes in piranhas, stingrays, cichlids, catfish, and more. Aquascapeonline has been monster fish keepers' go-to place for exotic large growing predatory fish for over a decade. Looking for a specific type of piranha? Aquascape carries both Pigocentris and Cerasalmus. We also have Exodon tetras, wolf fish, African tiger fish, and other toothy aquatic monsters. Check us out today. www.aquascapeonline.com.
Little Egypt Aquarium Club is a proud supporter of Aqua Alex Cardinale and Aquatic Wetline. Little Egypt Aquarium Club is an aquarium club in Red Bud, Illinois, but it's also an online tropical fish supplies website. On the Little Egypt Aquarium Club website, you'll find tropical fish food such as repashy and flakes. You'll also find medications and breeding supplies and even live angel fish. Everything and anything you may need for your freshwater aquarium can be found at Little Egypt Aquarium Club. Orders over $200 get free shipping. Little Egypt Aquarium Club is giving a 10% discount by using the code ALEX. Remember, save 10% by using coupon code ALEX. Little Egypt Aquarium Club, my Shopify. Come.
Do you have kids who want to get a fish tank? Do your kids want to enter the aquarium hobby? The aquarium hobby is very relaxing and rewarding, but it can be quite the undertaking for a first-time hobbyist. Luckily, there is one young man who was once in your shoes. He decided to research and learn about the aquarium hobby, and used his experiences to write and publish a book for future kids entering the aquarium hobby. Introducing Fish Keeping for Kids, written and published by Brian Conway. Everything you need to know about the aquarium hobby in one book. Fish Keeping for Kids is a guide to keeping fish and other aquatic creatures. It uses easy-to-read language and images to help the information be easily understood. While it was written especially for kids 8 years old and up, it is a good guide for people of any age. This book covers all the basics and some intermediate level topics to help someone get started and learn more about caring for fish and other aquatic animals. What do you get from Fish Keeping for Kids? Friendly. It was written by a kid, for kids. Simple. Written in easy-to-understand language for kids and adults. Informative. Full of charts, graphs, and diagrams to make it easy to follow along with. Complete. All of the things someone should know when they start fish keeping. For more information and to purchase a copy of Fish Keeping for Kids, please visit www.fishkeepingforkids.com. That's fishkeepingforkids.com. Don't miss this Saturday's Saturday Live with Alex Cardinale. It's the final Saturday Live before our historic 10-year YouTube anniversary. Live this Saturday, March 2nd, 2024, at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. Come kick off March the right way. Learn about the western gorilla as our animal of the week. Oasis Aquatics featured fish is the L24 pleco. Aquascapeonline featured fish is the Arapamia. Aqua Alex's featured fish is the banded leporinus. Chef Alex has a Lent recipe and a diabetic-friendly recipe. WWE fan Alex Cardinale recaps WWE Elimination Chamber. Sergeant Slaughter has facts on Panera Bread and Palm Beach Zoo. The road to the 10-year YouTube anniversary is drawing near the finish line. What blast from the past clip will there be? Don't miss the debut of New York Yankees 2024 Spotlight. All that and more, including funny videos and Karens. Live this Saturday, March 2nd, 2024 at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific on YouTube channel The Real Alex Cardinale.
It all begins again. You are invited to celebrate 10 years of Alex Cardinale on YouTube. Alex Cardinale created this YouTube channel on March 6, 2014. At the very beginning, this channel was dedicated to tropical fish and aquariums. As the years progressed, this channel has incorporated WWE, cooking and baking, crime discussion, and even a Saturday talk show. Now, 10 years later, I am growing bigger and better on YouTube. I now have well over 1,000 videos, well over 16,000 subscribers, and well over 200 million views. For 10 years straight, I've put my blood, sweat, and tears into this YouTube channel. Through the good and the bad, one thing has always remained true. Alex Cardinale will always be on YouTube. No one or nothing can stop me from creating my quality content, and no one can stop all my success. From 2014 to 2024, I've persevered through the hard times and celebrated all the good times. I'm very thankful for my loyal audience. Now on March 6th and March 7th, 2024, it all begins again. It's a new beginning. Let's celebrate a decade of dominance, a decade of perseverance, a decade of the unexpected, a decade of greatness, and of course a decade of being legendary. The 10-year YouTube anniversary will be a 2-night extravaganza beginning Wednesday, March 6, 2024, and concluding at the end of the show on Thursday, March 7, 2024. Both shows will begin promptly at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, and will air live on YouTube channel The Real Alex Cardinale. It will be a stupendous event, and you are all invited to be there. The 10-year YouTube anniversary extravaganza begins Wednesday, March 6, 2024 at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. Night 1 of the 10-year YouTube anniversary has a stupendous lineup. There will be a very special, mystery surprise guest who will be revealed during the show. Loyal viewer and personal friend Jeremy Stelhern will be another guest joining the fun. Chef Alex is celebrating a decade of being on YouTube in style. Chef Alex will whip out the KitchenAid stand mixer and preheat the oven, because he will be making cannoli sandwich cookies and red velvet cheesecake. Aqua Alex will also be in attendance, and he will discuss something fishy and may even get new fish and have a surprise in store for the audience. Alex will have a surprise vlog-style video at a cool location. It could be a zoo, it could be an amusement park, it could be a casino. It will be revealed during the show. Surprise appearances. Who will make an appearance this year? Detective Alex will discuss the Springfield, Massachusetts strangler Alfred Gaynor. All that and more. Live Wednesday, March 6, 2024 at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific on YouTube channel The Real Alex Cardinale. The stupendous 10-year anniversary party continues on Night 2, live Thursday, March 7, 2024, at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific on YouTube channel The Real Alex Cardinale. Another stupendous lineup in store to conclude the 10-year anniversary. Aquatic Wetline supporter and Oasis Aquatics owner Tom McGuire will be one of our special guests. What will he discuss? Will he bring a special fish keeping gift for all the fish keepers watching? Hint, there may be an Oasis Aquatics discount. Business mentor, podcaster, and personal friend, Catherine Jones, will be another guest to join the party. Catherine has known Alex since 2013 and has been with him throughout this incredible journey. Aqua Alex will do an Oasis Aquatics unboxing and have some other fish surprises. Chef Alex celebrates 10 years in style once again by showing you how to make a cheap man's version of veal parmigiana using beef. Chef Alex will also show you how to make a chocolate cake with peanut butter frosting. There will be another surprise vlog at a surprise mystery location. Who will make special appearances? Will it be a legend like Mick Foley or Kurt Angle from years past? Detective Alex Cardinale will discuss a shooting that happened at a Lake Worth, Florida high school. All that and more, live Thursday, March 7th, 2024, at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, on YouTube channel The Real Alex Cardinale. Be part of history and have fun.
All right, fish keepers, welcome back to Aquatic Wetline with me, Aqua Alex Cardinale. Tonight, I am talking about 10 fish species I recommend keeping in honor of our 10-year YouTube anniversary taking place next Wednesday and next Thursday. So far, we have talked about black arowanas, we have talked about Lima Shovelnose, Datnoids, Flagtail Prochilodus, and true parrot cichlids. Now we have 5 more species that we're going to talk about to conclude the show. If you have any questions or any comments you'd like to post, let me know in the chat or in the comments, and I will answer them. So my friend Matt wants me to tell you guys that our wonderful Facebook group, Aquarium Obsession, will be celebrating my 10th anniversary on March 7th, all day in Aquarium Obsession. Matt says, we're proud to have you as our newest admin. Tell all your followers to come join Aquarium Obsession on Facebook. So I will be creating a new promo for my wonderful Facebook group that I'm a part of, a new admin on, Aquarium Obsession. We welcome all fish keepers, freshwater and salt, as well as reptile keepers as well. So everybody is welcome to join me and Matt and everyone else on Aquarium Obsession and chat fish with all of us. All of my fish keeping live streams will be available on Aquarium Obsession as well as my YouTube channel. Amphibians are also welcomed as well. All right, so let's get back to my top 10 favorite fish and fish species that I recommend keeping. So the next species I'm going to talk about is a type of silver dollar. It's the perfect silver dollar to go in with arowanas, stingrays, and large monster fish because they can grow up to 10 inches, sometimes even up to a foot, depending on the individual fish. And that is the Redhook Silverdollar. You cannot go wrong with a beautiful Redhook Silverdollar. I think Redhooks and black bar silver dollars are some of the more beautiful silver dollars out there. So Redhooks are from the Mylius genus of silver dollars. And like I said, they can get upwards to 10 inches and more. Now, unlike Mentinus, the Redhook Silverdollar is more of an omnivore. They love vegetable matter, and they also love meat. You can feed your Redhook Silverdollar krill. You can feed your Redhook Silverdollar shrimp, tilapia, good quality pellet foods, veggie pellets. Omega-1 has a great veggie pellets that I gave to my silver dollars, and it helped their coloration pop, and it made them look good. And they'll also eat spinach, they'll eat lettuce, nori, and even algae wafers. So if you're sick and tired of the plain, boring maintenance, may I suggest trying the Redhook Silverdollar. Very colorful fish. They have a red hook, which is that long fin at the bottom. And males, as they get larger, can develop bright orange spots on their body, which makes it a very attractive fish. So my friend Daryl, who is a fellow fish keeper here in South Florida, he has a group of Redhook Silverdollars, and I'm going to play a little video of his group of Redhooks. Check it out, guys. Very, very beautiful fish. All right, let's move on to our next fish. And this is perhaps one of the most popular fish in the aquarium hobby for freshwater. It's a variant of a popular fish for freshwater. It is the albino tiger Oscar. I love Oscars, but my personal favorite Oscar would have to be the albino tiger. I just think the albino tiger Oscar is absolutely gorgeous. It's a beautiful fish. Now, most albino Oscars in the aquarium hobby are actually what's called Lutino. Now, Lutino Oscars are basically a mutant of a regular Oscar. They have white color, but they have black on their fins. But technically, people sell them in the aquarium hobby as albino Oscars. There are true albino Oscars out there, but they are hard to find. But I have nothing against the Latino Oscars. I like them as well. So I will be getting an albino tiger Oscar really soon. I do have a juvenile one that I am raising in the tank behind me that is doing really well in the space. So albino tiger Oscars are a variant of an Oscar cichlid that I can recommend to people because they're very colorful. And as they grow from a juvenile to an adult, you'll see a very unique color change. And I really, really like the albino tiger Oscar. Very unique fish. Oscars have a great personality. They kind of remind me of a beagle. Of course, I have a female beagle, and beagles are very food-oriented. Well, I think the same for Oscars. Oscars can be very food-oriented too, and they love to eat, which is very, very cool. And there's a plethora of tank mates that you can have with Oscars, but Oscars do get pretty large. They can get up to a foot, sometimes even more. So ideally, a 75-gallon or 125 would be ideal for an Oscar. But even I understand that not everybody can afford a 125. So a 75 would be enough for one Oscar. And Oscars are definitely a fun fish to keep in the aquarium hobby. Matt says, Daryl needs to come join our group. He's got beautiful fish. Is that a 75-gallon or a 90? I can't see the whole tank. I believe that is a 150 tall, if I'm not mistaken. And Matt says, that's a Lutino in your pic, no red eyes. Yes, the picture that was up on the screen was actually a Lutino Oscar. That's why I was talking about the Lutino Oscar. I was thinking in my head, that picture I just chose is actually a Latino. I should have chosen an albino. But Lutinos are really albinos if you really think about it. They're just, they have black. They're not true albinos, but the local fish store will try and make you believe they're true albinos when they're not. Wet Spot Tropical Fish has albino tiger Oscars. Those are very cool. Wet Spot is a great company. I've purchased from them before. I highly recommend them. Oscars are the puppies of the aquarium world. I really believe that. And captive Oscar record is 16 inches. That's a big Oscar. And they're just missing the melanin gene that would make them black. That is very true. So that is the Oscar cichlid. Well, earlier on in the show, Matt and I were talking about aquarium fish that live in Miami as well as Palm Beach County. This is one of those fish you'll find in the lakes and rivers of South Florida. I love this fish, though, so I can't hate on it. It is the clown knife, another popular monster fish that has been around the aquarium hobby for so long, and it grows to massive length. There are a couple of species of clown knives. We have your regular clown knife, which is pictured up on the screen right now. And then you have your royal clown knife, which grows even larger. And then from the regular clown knife, you have gold clown knife, and you have the Xanthic clown knife, which are very cool as well. So clown knives are the Asian representatives of the knife fish family. They can get upwards to 2.5, 3 feet, even larger. The royals get larger than the regular clowns. So unless you have at least a 6-foot aquarium or a 7-foot aquarium or a pond, I don't recommend keeping the clown knife because they grow large. Not only do they grow large, they also eat whatever fits in their mouth. So they will eat any tank mates that you have that will fit in their mouths. But if you have a monster tank and you're looking for a monster fish, then the clown knife could be for you. Clown knives are a really cool fish, and they have a cool swimming pattern, and that's what I really like about clown knives. Definitely an amazing fish. Right now, it's time for things to take a shockingly turn. And the next fish I'm going to talk about is a fish that I actually was kind of skeptical about being in the aquarium hobby until I did my research on them and until I saw my very first one at an aquarium a couple of weeks ago. And that is this beautiful fish, with a face only a mother can love, and that is the electric eel. The electric eel is actually a very cool fish. It is not a true eel. It is actually a knife fish. It is in the same family as the black ghost knife, the carpo knife, and the zebra knife, all of which are found in the Amazon River in South America. They all have electrical organs, but of course, the electrical organs that the electric eel has is the most powerful of all knife fish from South America. So the electric eel has a very powerful voltage. It is said that the electric eel's voltage is triple that than your home outlets. So I definitely would not want to get shocked by an electric eel. Electric eels use their electricity in defense against predators such as caiman, jaguars, anaconda, and other large animals. There is even a video on YouTube of an electric eel killing a caiman. So just search electric eel versus caiman and you'll see the results. It took 3 shots and that caiman was stiff as a board, dead. So I definitely wouldn't want to mess with an electric eel. And they also use their electricity to kill their prey. They will kill any fish in their vicinity that they see as food. However, life is different in a home aquarium for an electric eel. In a home aquarium, the electric eel does not have to fear jaguars, caiman, or anaconda. So it will limit its electricity use in the aquarium hobby to only feeding. And it will feed on guppies and other live fish if you want to see them eat with their electricity. But they also eat market shrimp, tilapia, and they can be trained on pellets as well. But there is a downside to the electric eel in the aquarium hobby. They're probably better off in a species-only large aquarium, like a 220 or a 280, because they have the potential of getting up to 5 to 6 feet in length, believe it or not. But I think the largest one in captivity was about 4 feet, but that's still a large eel. It's hard to imagine them getting that big, but that's what I saw in my research today. But if I had the ability to keep an electric eel, I definitely would, because it would be cool to have a fish like that. It would be shockingly cool to have a fish like that. All right, and the last fish I'm going to talk about is actually a species of catfish that to me kind of looks like a shark. And it was featured on River Monsters. As a matter of fact, the electric eel was also featured on River Monsters. So 2 fish that I mentioned today were featured on River Monsters. It's the electric eel and this fish. Coming in at number 1, it is the goonch catfish. I know, a weird name for a catfish. Goonch catfish. These are monsters. The goonch catfish can get several feet in length, but it takes years for them to get big. So if you have a big tank, like 6 foot or 7 foot, it'll be a while before you have to upgrade. They do great in ponds as well. I like the look of the goonch cat. It looks like a marbled cat shark to me. Very, very cool catfish. A lot of monster fish keepers in my area have them, and I'm jealous because I've always wanted one. Oasis Aquatics had some. I went to get one, but he was sold out. So whenever Oasis Aquatics gets some more, I'll definitely grab another goonch cat, because they're definitely a exciting fish. Very, very cool, unique, predatory fish. All right. And that is tonight's episode of Aquatic Wetline. Before I go, I do have an image that I wanted to share with you guys. Earlier tonight, we were talking about Flagtail Prochilodus. And many people will tell you that you cannot keep Flagtail Prochilodus together. But I'm here to prove that theory wrong, because I had a group of 6 together, and I was lucky and fortunate to get this picture taken. This is a number of years ago when I first started keeping flagtails. Look how beautiful they are in a school. But the key to keeping them in a school is to buy them all at the same time if you can. That way they can grow up together and know each other and live a happy, healthy life together. All right. I would like to thank Aquarium Obsession for allowing me to go live in the group for this episode and every episode of Aquatic Wetline. I would like to thank I would like to thank Matt for making me admin on Aquarium Obsession. And of course, I'd like to thank all the viewers on YouTube who are watching today's video. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you all have a great rest of your evening and a great Thursday. I'll be back on Friday with Oasis Aquatics Top 10 Featured Fish. Don't miss the 10-year YouTube anniversary live next Wednesday and Thursday, March 6th and 7th, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, right here on YouTube channel, The Real Alex Cardinale. Take on, fish keepers, and happy fish keeping. Good night from Green Acres, Florida. I'm Aqua Alex, and you've been watching Aquatic Wetline.
The Real Alex Cardinale would like to thank you for watching this live stream. I hope you enjoyed the show and learned something new. Please take a moment to hit the like button. Please hit the share button and share today's video on social media, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and more. If you are not yet subscribed, I highly recommend subscribing to my channel. Simply hit the subscribe button and then ding the notification bell so you'll be notified when I go live next or upload a new video. Please like our Facebook page, The Real Alex Cardinale, for exclusive news and updates on live streams and exciting videos. Have a great rest of your day, and thanks for watching.